Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode of Jandor Days of Spire. We're going to do the daily challenge for today, the 7th of February, 2019. Let's take a look at what we've got, shall we? Alright. So today's daily challenge is features the Silent. Silent's a fun character, lots of sort of damage over time abilities and lots of card draw and some cool stuff like that. Our modifiers today are sealed deck, craft a deck from 30 random cards, which actually sounds like a lot of fun. Colorless cards appear in rewards. Colorless cards are interesting because they are hero agnostic or character agnostic, and they tend to be, I think the power level on colorless cards is similar to the power level on hero specific cards. It kind of varies, but there's some really interesting ones out there. And then Big Game Hunter. Elite enemies are swarming the Spire, drop better rewards. I think this basically means that there's more elites generally, and you probably have a better chance for rare cards and good relics. So let's go ahead and embark. Time for a challenge. Alright. Now let's take a look. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to draft a deck. So we get to pick 10 cards out of this list. Interesting. And we're going to want a good balance here. Okay. So between colorless and sort of silent cards, green cards. Discovery is cool. I think it upgrades to be 0 cost. Blind is really good when it's upgraded because it applies 2 weak to everyone in the fight. Dark Shackles, 9 strength this turn and exhaust. That's pretty good. That's a good like 1-turn debuff. That could be tons and tons of block depending on what turn you play it on, right? Dagger Spray is nice AoE. Eviscerates is cool, but relies entirely on card discard, which I'm not, I don't know, it depends on the deck. Finesse is really good because it's a little bit of block, but mostly it's just really cheap card advantage. You just kind of cycle cards quickly. It's, well, if you upgrade it, I forget what this does upgraded. If you get more than 1 card when it's upgraded, it's probably good. Otherwise, it's kind of a dead card, right? Because if you draw it, all you're getting out of it is 2 block for 0, and then to draw another card, well, you could have just drawn the card you get with Finesse if you didn't have Finesse in your deck, right? So you want to be kind of careful with that. With some of these unupgraded effects, because you're not going to be able to upgrade every card in your deck, right? Deflect is good. Flash of Steel is very good, so we're almost certainly going to take Flash of Steel because it's damage and you can draw a card off of it. So it's just sort of win-win. If you get any kind of strength gain, this is nice. Sneaky Strike. Let's see. Deal 10 damage if you discard a card this turn, gain 2 energy. Okay. Cloak and Dagger is a solid card. We'll probably take one of those. 2 Sneaky Strikes, 2 Cloak and Daggers. Dramatic Entrance is fun. This could be fun on... it's an innate card, so you're always going to get it. But it's a 0 cost damage to everybody. If you get something like the Bag of Marbles, it's a good synergy. Draw 1, discard 1. This is again card cycling, and I think you draw 2 when it's upgraded. Riddle with Holes is quite good if you get strength gain of any kind. Trip. I don't know if Trip... I really wish you could see what these things do when they're upgraded. If Trip is like Blind and it applies to everybody on upgrade, that's actually pretty good too. Flying Knee is nice. Blade Dance is good if you have stuff that synergizes with lots of shivs. Purity is a good way to really streamline your deck because you can exhaust up to 3 cards. That could be good if you get like curses or status effects or whatever. Another Dark Shackles. Dagger Throw is good because again it's card advantage, and you can use it to discard things. Another Deflect. Finisher is nice if you Bane, dagger throw, huh? I think agony. Nah. That's interesting. Whenever you draw it, add a copy into your hand. But then when you play it, it exhausts. That's kind of cute. Alright. I think we're going to go blind for sure. I think we're going to go cloak and dagger, dagger throw, slash, dagger throw. Oh, finisher, yeah. Finisher is good with, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get 2 more cards. So the reason I'm taking finisher is it synergizes nicely with shivs, so I might take blade dance too. And then I could do a deflect, I could do a dark shackles. Dagger spray is probably not bad. I think I might go with dramatic entrance. Now let's see, upgraded. Doesn't tell me what these things do upgraded again. Let's, you know what, I'm not sure if this is the best way to go, but we're gonna try it. It sounds like fun. Let's do it. Now we've got not a ton of block. It's the one thing. We've only got 2 cards that block, but we have a lot of cards that draw, so we can probably draw into stuff, and we've got a way to apply weak, and this will be the first thing we're going to upgrade. That and probably dramatic entrance. Let's take a look at our route here. So maybe we go for an early store into an elite fight, into that. Because then we could maybe take another elite into an elite. That's risky, but then we'd have another fire to rest if we needed to afterwards. Then there's another store. This side, we've got a combination of things. We get some campfires, lots of elites. Oh, that would be scary. I think we do this one. Campfires don't come until kind of high up, but I think we're going to take this route, and we're probably going to go for this event. Here's where innate or a dramatic entrance is going to be good. Because then we can go ahead. That's free. We can. We're not going to kill this guy, so we're going to cloak and dagger. We're going to. Let's quick slash that guy. Let's shiv this guy, and then 6 times. That's gonna be 18 exactly gets the kill. All right, very nice. So far, I'm pretty happy. Repaired is kind of cute. Dodge and roll, I think, is what we pick. We don't have poison damage for Bane synergy. Let's see what this event does. Okay, center of the creature, you see glints of strange light. Perhaps something magical? Looks like you can get treasure if you just reach inside. This is a risky one. So, basically we're going to take damage and try to get a relic. Let's see if we get lucky. We're going to try one more time. And that's it. It's probably not worth taking more damage there. That's sort of the equivalent of a bad, hallway fight. That's kind of a shitty, event, frankly, unless you get really lucky. So since these guys roll up, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cloak and dagger, which will almost cover all the damage. And then we can go ahead and shiv, get the kill. And actually, I might be able to get the kill. I can't get the kill here, but we can dagger throw. Discard the blade dance because we can. Might as well just do that because why not? Take no damage. Doesn't really matter because we'll get the kill on this next turn. More likely than not. We can't start with finisher because you haven't played attacks. It doesn't deal damage, so I gotta be careful I don't play too fast here, guys. Acrobatics is nice. Piercing Wail is really good. We're going to take Piercing Wail. That's a really good defensive option. I mean, there's no reason not to. This is useless to us right now. Let's dagger throw, discard the piercing wail. Let's quick slash. What do we get? Another cloak and dagger. A little bit tricky because we're not going to have block next turn. We might cycle through. Might try to cycle through stuff. I played 3 attacks, so this is going to be 18 damage. That might be worth doing. Or I could try to cycle through so I get back to Cloak and Dagger and Piercing Wail faster for his next hit. But I think if I just do 18 damage, we might just be able to get the kill next turn. So, at the very least, we got a Fire Potion. Not that I want to use it on this fight. Caca! I think you'll find his power is in fact matched. This feels like one of those dailies that'd be a lot of fun to do multiple times, just because the draft element would allow for all kinds of different synergies and optimizations with regards to like the best way to get the highest score, right? Poison Stab is a source of poison. You get it under Blade Dance, but I don't think we need it. Dagger Spray is probably good because it gives us some AoE. Let's see what we have at the store. So we're up to 144 gold. Alright. 5 cards. No, we're obviously not getting that. Flash of Steel probably isn't worth that money. Infinite Blades. I think Infinite Blades, we don't need to remove a card here. Maybe another dodge and roll. I don't think we need it. How are we doing on block? We've got 3 sources of block. I think we want another source of block. Let's get a dodge and roll. It's pretty cheap, and then move on to fight this guy. Save a little bit of money for the next store that's coming up later. Alright, so we did start with Infinite Blades. So we're definitely going to play that. And then we could just go right into it. We have left. We've got another Cloak and Dagger, Blade Dance. Let's I mean this, just end the turn. Let's not wake him up just yet. Let's do it next round. See if we can get a finisher for a bunch of front-loaded damage. Okay, so Blade Dance, Cloak and Dagger, and we're gonna shiv. We're going to finisher. We don't want to blind. We can actually, let's go ahead and blind because it's 2 turns worth of weak, and it doesn't exhaust. So he's stunned, and now he's going to hit kind of hard. All right. So we're going to let's quick slash here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and shiv, obviously. We're going to, we could try to dagger throw into something like a piercing wail, just to reduce our incoming damage. We could also blade dance 2 more attacks and hit for a bunch and just take the damage. This is 12, so I could dodge and roll to get 4 block. This would, you know, take 9 damage. Finisher. I think we actually want to dagger throw. Good, we got piercing wail. Alright, and we're going to, it doesn't really matter, discard. So that's a little bit, it doesn't really help us too much, but actually it would have been, interesting. I thought I was going to be taking less damage there. I don't know how I messed up the math, but what are you going to do? This is an easy one. Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger. Dodge and roll. Almost totally covers us, and then shiv. I think elites are going to be tricky because we do need more defense in this deck. That's something that's becoming clear. We're going to want some good like blocking cards. This round we can just dramatic entrance, shiv, blind again. Let's quick slash. Let's dagger throw. Do I want to get 4 block? Might as well get 4 block next turn. Might have been smarter just to deal the damage here, especially since we're about to get Siphon Sold. But we're gonna Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, Finisher for the kill. Mercury Hourglass is actually really nice. Who's our boss? It's the slime dude. Alright, this is nice against the slime dude. It's a little bit of like standard AoE. Steroid Potion is actually good if we get like a bunch of shivs versus like an elite or something where we get scared. We could play a whole bunch of shivs with Cloak and Dagger and stuff, and then Steroid Potion and deal like 9 damage per shiv. Master of Strategy is, that's a nice amount of, that's an expensive rare. A lot of card draw. Bullet Time. That's cute. Never seen that one before. Interesting. So Grand Finale is fun if you can pull it off, but I feel like that would be tough to do. We do have a lot of card draw and not a lot of cards in the deck, but if we had a way to hold on to cards, like if we had Well-Laid Plans, maybe, I think it's the Powerless to do this, that might be the way to go, because we might be able to hold Grand Finale until the opportune moment. As it stands, I think we either skip or... This looks like fun. And could be pretty gnarly, but it doesn't really synergize with all the card draw we're doing. So I think we just go Master of Strategy, just to cycle the deck as fast as possible. And we're going to Smith here. I don't think we should rest. I think we want to Smith, and we probably want to either Smith this, or I think we Smith Blind. That'll be useful. And we're going to... This is risky. Well, we've got some good potions, so I think we try this elite. Let's go for it. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, so Mercury Hourglass, they already start off damaged. We're going to get them down 9 hit points right at the start. I'm going to blind just to get rid of all of their artifacts, so that when it comes back up, or if we get Piercing Wail, like next turn for example, we're able to reduce the incoming damage by a lot. We're going to Cloak and Dagger for sure here. I think we Cloak and Dagger, and I honestly think we do at least one dodge and roll, and then I think we Blade Dance, and we're gonna hit this guy in the back for another 12. You want to take out one of the guys on the wings because they start to attack twice. You know, it's like this guy in the middle will attack, and these guys daze you. And then this guy in the middle will daze you, and both of them will attack. So if you take out one of the wing guys first, it's less damage incoming overall. Alright, let's Master of Strategy. This might be a good Piercing Wail turn. I think we Piercing Wail, we Infinite Blades. And we're going to Cloak and Dagger. And we're going to Shiv this guy. We full block. Because of the Piercing Wail. And then we kind of cycle back in and we see what we do. So here's our first Shiv. Now we can blind and officially give them all weak, which is very nice. We're going to Dagger Spray here. I'm going to Cloak and Dagger to block all of this kill with the Shiv. Let's get... This guy's almost dead, but let's go ahead and Shiv this guy. And we get the kill. We block everything here, but he's going to daze us next round, so he won't deal damage. And then we just go to try to deal as much damage as we can and bring him down. Only need to deal 12, which we did. Alright. So far, so good. Prayer Wheel. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. Is pretty cool. After Image, I think actually is really good in this deck. I think that's going to be a nice upgrade too, because it makes it innate. I think After Image, because that gives us some scaling, especially with all the shivs we play. Scaling block. If we can get dexterity, I'll take max hit points. Not the best thing in the world by any stretch, but I'll take max hit points. Let's see. Our good friend, the Lagavulin. Alright, let's master of strategy here. Okay. How many attacks can I play? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is 2 energy. And then this for more damage. But I missed out on playing Infinite Blades. It's a pity we didn't draw After Image on this round. I think maybe what we actually do is we just go Infinite Blades and we cycle, just like we did on the last time we fought this guy. Now we're going to be dealing the damage to the Mercury Hourglass at the start of each turn. So right, we're going to After Image here. And then do we just go for it? How much damage can we deal? We got this, 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 and a blind. I think so. That's gonna, yeah. Let's see what we get. Okay, he's salty. I could get same for this is this. Let's blind him. Shiv, dagger spray. Let him be salty here. He's gonna take damage at the start of his turn. He's weakened. We're gonna blind him again. We're going to quick slash, see what we draw. We're going to cloak and dagger, shiv, shiv. That's almost a full block. I don't want to play this. We're going to go ahead and dagger spray. That gives us to pretty much a full block because of After Image here. And you can see where this starts to get really good if we can get like a footwork or something for dexterity. A footwork is a power that will give us an extra dexterity. Dexterity is a stat that increases the amount of block you gain. I don't know if that stacks with... Actually, I don't know if you get extra... You might not get extra block from After Image if you have dexterity. We're going to find out. We're definitely going to Dramatic Entrance because it's free. We're going to Shiv because it's free. I think we're going to Blade Dance here and attack and attack. We're going to Finisher for 4 attacks played. And we're going to dodge roll and we're going to take a grand total of 2 damage, which is pretty good. Then we're going to, let's see. That for sure. He's going to hurt us. We just want to deal as much damage as we can. Let's go ahead and dagger throw. I think we dagger throw and we get rid of the cloak and dagger because he's not attacking. I think we quick slash and we get the kill, so it doesn't really matter. Wasn't paying attention. Tiny chest. Okay. You get 30 gold immediately and are 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark runes. Which would be anything like this. So, man, this is actually tough. Die, die, die is really good. That's a lot of AoE damage. Apotheosis is really good. Especially upgraded because it costs 1. And that's a lot of, that's like all of our cards benefit from upgrades. I think we have to Apotheosis here. I'm not sure if that's the best decision ever. I think maybe we go really ballsy and we just take this and go for another elite fight to get more relics. Let's see what we got. A banana, a donut, and a box. Okay, so we can heal. We could get extra hit points. We can obtain a relic and become cursed. We have ways of discarding cards, so that's not the end of the world to become cursed. I don't know what relic we get. We don't have another store coming up. Don't really care about max hit points too much. The healing up, this would be basically a full heal. This is probably the safest bet. This is probably the most fun, so we're going to do it. Well, there we go. Now we got a Duvu doll. Okay, so you get strength for every curse you have in the deck. So that's interesting. I think what we're actually going to do is come to this spot here, and we're going to smith our Apotheosis just so we can play it more reliably. Because it only costs 1 energy, and then we're going to take this elite fight. These guys again. Alright, because we get the extra strength, this is going to be, well, I mean, first turn Apotheosis, that's pretty much exactly what you could hope for, right? We're going to Dramatic Entrance, naturally. We're going to, I think we Cloak and Dagger. Now, I could Quick Slash. I don't want to draw a card because if I draw something I really want to play, I'm going to lose it. So I think I'm going to dodge and roll to fully block here. And I should have been dealing the damage to this guy. That was my mistake. But yeah, technically I should drop those shivs on this rightmost sentry or even the frontmost sentry, since he has the least amount, or they have the least amount of health. But not the end of the world. Sometimes that happens. Let's see what we get. We've got our regrets. We want to play out the hand if possible. What do I want here? Do I want to... If I master a strategy now, it means I'm likely going to have cards left over for regret unless I draw into a dagger throw. Which is a good chance of doing. So let's go ahead and do this and see what we get. Okay. I did not draw into a dagger throw. That's incredible. We're going to drop the blind just to get rid of the artifact. We're going to Quick Slash this guy. We're going to dagger throw and discard the regret. And I could Infinite Blades or I could After Image here. I think, or I could deal a lot of damage to everybody. We're only taking 3. I think the smartest play might be just try to end this really quickly and just dagger spray. Because this guy's almost dead. So we just do that. We take 3. Not the end of the world. We can always rest, especially with Apotheosis. I'm not super concerned about resting before the boss. Right, he dies because of Mercury Hourglass. One thing I'm bad at and I want to get better at with this game is really paying attention to what all of my relics do. Especially like I like to be really relic happy and like just go for relics, buy relics, do all kinds of cool stuff because relics are really powerful. But I'll often forget certain things are happening. I won't factor that into my strategy or my tactics turn to turn, and that can cause me to misplay things. At lower difficulties or on daily runs, I think it's a lot more forgiving. But as you start ascending the Spire and getting, you know, higher ascension ranks and playing on higher difficulties, it becomes more important. So this guy we can just kill with 1 dagger throw and call it a day. So we get 30 gold. Let's see what Tingsha does. So Tingsha, whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. That actually has some synergy with our current build, which is nice. Power Potion chooses 1 of 3 random powers that you get for 0 cost that round. That's quite good. Is it better than... It might be better than a Fire Potion. It probably isn't better than Liquid Bronze. It's probably not better than Steroid Potion. I think... You know, I think we take the Power Potion. I think we discard this, take the Power Potion, and then we see what we've got. Okay, so the Bomb. The Bomb is fun. I don't know if I've ever actually played this successfully in a deck before, but as you can see at the end of 3 turns, you deal 40 damage to all enemies. Now, if you can get this... 50 damage, that's pretty good. If you could get this reliably turn 1, it might be good, depending on how fast your deck is. Shuffle 3 random skills into your draw pile that cost 0 and exhaust. And you can upgrade that to 5 random skills. That's really interesting. Transmutation. Add X random colorless cards. They cost 0 this turn. Ow. Wow. I haven't seen any of these in play. The bomb might actually be really good against the boss we're about to fight. And against a couple of things in general, but again, only if you get it early. And the bigger our deck grows, the harder it will be to guarantee we get this early. This seems like fun. This seems like probably the most fun. Right now, though, it would be the same as... We don't have a lot of ways of generating tons of energy, so... Huh. This is expensive, but technically it's cheaper than this. This is specifically colorless, though. I think... What's the most fun-sounding one? I've never seen Transmutation. This might be an interesting one to try. What do you guys think? Let's see. I don't want to overthink it. So let's go Transmutation because it sounds fun. Might not be the right play, but it's certainly an entertaining play. Okay, so these guys have all taken some damage. Alright, we're going to blind for sure. Dagger Spray is 10 damage, which kills all but one of them. This guy dies to a dagger throw. Now then. Deadly Poison. It's probably good to start getting some poison because that's a great way to scale up is the silent. Especially over Slice. So we might take one of these. And then Panic Button. No. Dash. Maybe a dash. Let's take a dash. Alright. So we either smith here. So we could smith after image just to make sure we always get it. Or infinite blade. Same thing becomes an innate power. We could rest. I don't think I need to rest against a slime boss. I think maybe we just do this for... Yeah, let's just do that for the lulz. Let's see what we can do. Again, might not have been the most optimal strategy, but it does seem like the most fun. We started with Apotheosis. That's a great way to start this fight. Okie dokie. Alright, friends. Well, we're definitely going to just Dramatic Entrance. We could save it for when he splits, but... faster we get through this fight, the better, I think. Let's dagger throw. Cloak and dagger. Right. He gets 3 damage because of that. Blind him. And then, so this is 13 damage. This would be 12 plus 3, 15 because of the Duvu doll. 15, so technically this is more. So we're going to go ahead and shiv, and go. So he's going to goop spray. We've been gooped. You've been gooped. Alright. Now he's going to be like, rawr, slime crush, and he's going to hit us really, really hard. We're going to... Unfortunately, we do not have... Let's... Dagger throw... Let's see, I don't want to split him here, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard the dodge and roll, and we're going to infinite blades, and we're going to after image, because then he's going to be able, we're going to split him next round, most likely. So he's going to try and deal a ton of damage. He splits at half hit points, so once he gets to 70 or below, he's going to split into 2 dudes. And we have the regret. Pity we didn't get this last turn. That would have been fun. Alright. First things first, we're going to quick slash. I think I'm going to shiv, naturally. I think we're going to dagger spray. I think we can either apply 7 poison. I want to try and get rid of cards. So I'm going to take 2 damage here. But that'll be blocked by this. Oh, you lose hit points, you can't block it. It's probably better to deal the... I forget if the poison rolls over when he splits. I don't think it does, so I think we're just going to transmutation. Well, Master Strategy doesn't really help me. Unfortunately, I took more damage there than I wanted. I was hoping for more attacks so I could have gotten an even better split, but we're going to Master Strategy now. We're going to Dagger Spray. Got the Regret again, which stinks. I think we're going to go for this guy, because he's going to, right, split. So I could play this. Let's play this. Shiv, Shiv. I'm gonna get the kill. Let's see, I could Finisher. Yeah. And get the kill right away. He's gonna split. That's fine. I might have been able to Steroid Potion to actually get the full kill there. We're gonna take regret damage. That's okay. Ideally, we're gonna try to remove that from the deck soon. Next 4, perhaps. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the Act 1 boss down. Here's another Grand Finale and another Bullet Time or Storm of Seal to discard and add 1 Shiv for each card discarded. This would be nice if we got... If we get one of those powers that increases our Shiv damage. So Empty Cage, we could Empty Cage the Regret and maybe something else, but... Nah. Cursed Key might actually synergize with Duvu Doll. No longer gaining potions. We haven't really needed potions. I don't know if I really want to do Cursed Key because we don't have a lot of ways to exhaust. And only a couple ways to reliably discard. And as we saw, that Regret was kind of rough. So I think we might not synergize the Duvu Doll, but instead go for the Sozu for the extra energy and just not have potions. We've got 3 good potions already. This is a lot of burst damage. This is a good emergency button. And this is really good against certain types of bosses or enemies. So the Guardian on this level. Okay. Let's see what route we want to take. Unlike the last day of the Spire, we don't have flying, so we do have to pick our route somewhat carefully. We've got a lot of money, so an early store is not a bad idea, especially so we can remove before we fight an elite here. There's no way to take 2 elite fights early, so I think what we do is we take this fight. I think I would rather do this to have more hallway fights and less chance of weird bad things happening here, so we have more money going into the store. So we're gonna do this route. These guys. Okay, so we definitely want a dramatic entrance. After Image, I should have played After Image first actually, because I would have gotten a block there. Let's Master of Strategy. Let's definitely Dagger Spray. Okay. Let's see what we can do. We're going to Cloak and Dagger. Gain some block. We are going to take damage here, probably more than we really wanted to. That's okay. I could potentially... So I could deal another 10 damage with this. We're going to gain a block either way. I could deal 10 damage with that. Well, let's Blade Dance. Because then I'm at 10. It's probably the same as playing the dodge and roll, but then we're going to go ahead and let's just try to get 1 kill as soon as possible. Alright, so we're going to take 7. But because we have After Image up, I think the Cloak and Dagger there was the... not Cloak and Dagger. That's a word I was looking for. Okay. The Blade Dance was the right call because it gave us, you know, more block overall. This is the thing I was afraid of with Transmutation. I don't know when exactly I'm going to want to play it. Certainly not now. I do think I'm going to want to play this. I could Storm of Steel. That doesn't really synergize with that. Not a lot of synergy right now. This would give me only 3. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to quick slash that guy. We, of course, get the regret. That's unfortunate. I could... Let's see. I could Storm of Steel to get rid of the regret. I could Transmutation. Just get 3 random upgraded colorless cards. We're going to take damage. I mean, we would take more damage. We'd be able to play the 3 out. Depending on what they are. Storm of Steel is probably the safest bet. So we're going to discard all that. Oh, right. Again, this is what I'm saying. Keep forgetting I've got the Tingsha. That was also good because it was another 9 points of damage. So that was effectively 9 damage plus a block plus 1, 2, 3 to almost full block that round. I think that was probably one of the better ways we could have done that. And you, my friend, are going to be slain. Alright, so we've dealt with that guy. Get our gold back. Let's see what we've got. Thanks to our prayer wheel. Deflect plus, meh. Dagger throw, another dagger throw, meh. Reflex seems like kind of a dead. Unless it's upgraded, it seems kind of dead. So we're going to skip. Blur is good. We do want another source of block, so that's fine. This is starting to get a little heavy. Okay. We are not losing all our gold, so we're going to fight these clowns. You want to take out Bear as quickly as possible. Well, Blind is a natural. I don't see a way for... and again, I should have after imaged first, because I would have gotten 2 block there. Or another block there. I think we dagger spray. I think we're going to dagger throw. We want to infinite blades here. I don't think so. I think we're going to want to... Well, let's discard this because we're definitely not going to want to play that. That's going to deal 3 damage to a random person. Man. Well, this guy will die at the start of our next turn. It's a pity we couldn't get a first turn kill. Let's get him down. We're going to take 2 damage. And then Bear's going to grab us and really drop down our dexterity, I believe. Yeah. Which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Bear's dead because of the Mercury Hourglass. We still have a penalty to Dex, which is pretty rough. Now we're going to see whether or not After Image is affected by Dexterity. And it is not. Okay, so plus Dexterity cards aren't going to synergize with After Image. They still might be useful to get, but that's good to know. I think we have the kill here regardless. I think we just kill you, and we dagger throw you. We get the red mask, which means every enemy starts weak for 1 turn every combat, which is very nice. Another power potion, which is eaten by Sozu, right? Feed the Sozu. Taste the Sozu. 1,000 cuts could be useful with our sort of like play lots of cards thing, but I think I might be growing the deck a bit too much, and I don't know if it's necessarily really necessary. Another source of poison, maybe. Maybe 1,000 cuts. Might not really be necessary. I'm trying to think if there's another... Like, we tend to be playing out our cards pretty reliably, so let's just skip this particular card draw. Unless we something really, really spicy. We want to kind of focus on keeping the deck lean so we can, you know, go through it. Now, since we have the red mask, we've already gotten rid of 1 of its 3 artifacts, which is good. He's blocking this round. I think this might be a good time to actually Transmutation. Apotheosis Plus, yes please. The bomb, yes please. No reason not to do that. We could Flash of Steel for S's and G's. I can't After Image. I don't know why I don't have After Image in my hand actually, because I'm pretty sure I should, because it's... No, I haven't upgraded it, I guess. I upgraded Transmutation instead, that's right. We're going to Dramatic Entrance just to try to get some of his block down, and we're going to be done. So, 2 turns from now, he's going to take 50 damage. So if we can survive another turn or two, we'll be fine. Cloak and Dagger, Cloak and Dagger. That full blocks, and then we're just going to chunk away at that. We're going to Dagger Spray, and we're going to finish her, and that might actually be the kill. So the bomb didn't even get to go off. That's another good amount of card draw. Okay. Sucker Punch is a source of weak. Madness. That's entertaining. Flying Knee. I think we just maybe add Expertise and skip, and we're going to go to the store. So we're going to take another hallway fight here. Alright. Dramatic Entrance, naturally. We want to play out our hand as much as we can because of Regret, which we unfortunately got. Never mind, we can Dagger Throw. Now, the bird is pretty dangerous, but it might be better to even go for the Chosen, since the bird takes reduced damage from everything. Let's Dagger Throw the Void. Let's definitely discard that. That deals some random damage because of Tingsha. Let's Dagger Throw the Void. I don't think we're going to want to play Dash, so we'll do that. We're going to After Image. That drops him down. I could Cloak and Dagger to fully block here. Or I could get a kill with the finisher. Which might be smarter, but I think we're going to be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. He's going to deal very weakened damage on this next turn. And the Chosen, we're going to block everything. Alright, so yeah, he's basically dead. I'm not worried about him because he's going to die at the start of our next turn. So I'm not going to drop any damage on him this round. I'm not worried about this. I think we blur. And then again, for fun, we Transmutation, because this is a round where we can get away with that. We're going to Discovery. Why not? Discovery Terror. Good Instincts, because we're blurred. On the bottom of our draw pile. Whatever, put them all down there. So we're going to take, we'll have 19 block at the start of our next turn. We're going to get Hexed. Hexed means that whenever we play a non-attack card, we shuffle Daze into our pile. The Boib is dead. And we shuffle it into our draw piles. We got to be careful not to play too many non-attack cards. Which is, of course, most of what we got. Let's Quick Strike. Might as well Apotheosis here. Let's Master of Strategy and see what we get. We're going to blind him. I know I'm getting lots of dazes, but I might be able to really just deal a ton of damage this round. Let's do this. Draw out one of the dazes. I've got 1 energy left. Let's Blade Dance. Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. We're not, unfortunately we don't have Blur again, so we're going to lose all of this block, but that's quite okay. We're going to Storm of Steel and get a bunch of those. Since we discarded 4 cards, he takes damage, and this should be the kill. Regen potions eaten by the Sozu. Innate. That's another innate source of damage, which would be Minus 7. What was that? 18 points. Probably not worth it. Panacea is probably worth it. So is Purity. So is Crippling Cloud, actually. Crippling Cloud upgraded is really good. We're going to take that. What do we have? Okay. We have Infinite Blaze. We have an Outmaneuver. Another Dagger Spray on sale. This is basically like getting over here, and then on the next floor we get 2 relics. So you kind of effectively get 3 relics because you bought 1 relic to get Matryoshka. So not terrible, not amazing. That could be really good. There's another store on our potential route. There is one that is on a potential route, so we might not take anything crazy. The pantograph is actually, you know, I think we take the pantograph and oh, we remove the regret, and we make our merry way onward and upward. Ever upward. Okay, this fight's scary. You want to kill this guy in the back as fast as possible because he deals nasty, nasty debuffs. We're going to Apotheosis. We're going to Dramatic Entrance. We're going to Quick Slash this guy and see what we draw. We're going to blind them all, so now they are weakened for 3 rounds, which is quite good. We're going to Cloak and Dagger. And I think we're going to dodge and roll. It gives us 12. Doesn't even come close to full blocking. I might be able to steroid potion and gotten the kill, but that's quite alright. Regretting that I don't have that fire potion anymore. I don't think we're in that dire straits just yet, but it's definitely spooky. We're gonna take some about 11 damage here. Now is when he starts to deal the nasty stuff. So we want to take him out again pretty quick. 15 damage. I think we're going to want to do Crippling Cloud. We can Crippling Cloud. And then I think we dash. Because if I do that, that's a guaranteed kill on this guy. And that gives me 19 block, which is a full block. This guy is going to get snicked. Oh, Slaver. You are the worst. Alright. Let's After Image. Just to get some extra survivability. Let's take this guy out. Let's Dagger Spray. And this is going to be 16 damage. Almost a full kill. Alright, so I'll take 2 more damage, unfortunately. But he's dead on his turn. There we go. The Frozen Egg automatically upgrade powers, which I'd gotten that earlier, but hey, there you go, Sozu. If this was upgraded, well, actually no, this doesn't do anything because we have Sozu. I don't want another one of these. I don't need, again, I could do another master strategy for even more card draw, just to cycle through the deck even faster. Let's do that, actually. Getting certain cards out has been difficult. Do I want to go for this store? Or do I want to take even more elites? I think we take even more elites. We're doing alright. Purple Fire Spirits. Okie dokie. Well, now, if you depending on, so if you offer them a rare card, you're gonna get something really good. The question is, which rare card do we offer them? Could be Storm of Steel. It could be Transmutation Plus. That would be a shame. I don't want it to be after image. Definitely not apotheosis. I could do one of my master of strategies that I just got. This has been fun, but I don't think it's really synergizing well with the deck. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. And we get plus 10 max 8 points and a full heal. So I think that was probably worth it. Let's pop here and then kind of go and fight these elites. Okay. What have we got? We're going to start with Master of Strategy. I'm going to quick slash the fat gremlin. I was hoping to draw into apotheosis actually. I could try to do it again. Let's quick slash sneaky gremlin. Still no apotheosis. Well, we're gonna... I think we could after image, which is probably good for scaling throughout the fight. But the better play might be to crippling cloud, which gets us the kill on all of them, plus applies poison and a weak to him. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna take some damage. Yeah, I was foolish. I should have played the That's alright. That'll come back around. So we took damage there. Might have been able to block it all, but it's okay. Let's continue the weak party. Let's dagger spray. Cloak, cloak. Shiv, shiv. Man, our apotheosis is not playing nice with us. Hopefully we get... I think it's bottled lightning lets you bottle a skill. I would love to get apotheosis bottled. That would be really powerful. I'm gonna play it. I think... Oh man, 2 of these guys? That's rough. 1 upgraded Shiv. So... I think we want to try to take these guys out as quick as possible. We're going to be taking damage. Let's see. If I do this, I get 1, 2, 3 plus random damage to a random enemy. I think might be smarter to let's dagger throw and see what we get. Okay, let's discard the Storm of Steel. Let's Master of Strategy. Let's blind just to keep that train moving. Let's... Do I quick slash and hope I draw into Dramatic Entrance to get the kill on both? Or do I play that safer? Play it safer. I could stack more poison. I could infinite blades. I think maybe we... I guess we're gonna dodge and roll. Alright. I was thinking actually infinite blades was gonna be better, but I accidentally let go too early, so here we are. We are weakened, which is unfortunate. Definitely want to get rid of this guy as quick as possible. Alright, let's start with this. Okay, we're going to dagger spray for the kill. And then we need to get block going. He's going to deal 18. We're going to do the cloak and dagger thing just so I can get... Since we're going to, you know, take all that block. The blur wasn't terribly useful, but this way we full block and apply another source of... Oh, more damage because of all that stuff. Alright. It's a shame that I got this now before he brings out more minions, but what are you going to do? Alright, I think we're going to Dramatic Entrance, Dagger Throw, Piercing Wail, Dagger Throw, the Storm of Steel, After Image, Blade Dance, 1, 2, 3, Hopefully next turn I get enough damage to get the kill. He's only down to 2 poison. We're going to try and focus everything on the Gremlin leader. I need to deal him 10 damage. Or just kill him outright. I'll take it. So, took a lot more damage there than I probably would have wanted to. That's okay. Happy Flower. Nice. There you go for the Sozu. I can get another after image. This one will be an after image plus. Sure. Stack those. That's good survivability. So I could do this. Let's do this so we can upgrade or rest in between. Man, they really want me to get curses, don't they? Alright, these guys again. Super spooky. Blind. After image, rather. Dramatic entrance. Start getting the block going. Let's dagger spray. This is going to be cloak and dagger, blade dance. 1, 2, 3. Might have been able to steroid potion for the kill on this one, but I think I'm going to save it for a boss. So we're going to take 6 damage. Not ideal, but not the end of the world. Being weakened sucks for next round, but we'll live. Definitely want to try and get the kill if possible. Dagger throw. Discard. Guard the expertise. It's Master of Strategy. Let's quick slash. Now, if we crippling cloud here, that guarantees the kill, but we don't block very much. Storm of Steel would discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 chances to deal 3 damage. 2 of those would need to land for me to get the kill. And then I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually more block than to dodge and roll, so I think we're actually going to Storm of Steel here. I was hoping that was going to happen. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we unfortunately don't get the kill because we're weakened, which is unfortunate. We will kill him at the start of next turn. Do I want to take all this damage? This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll fully block that, take 5 damage, get the kill. Probably worth. I think I can live with 5 damage and save the potion for when I'm really desperate. Now we should be able to get the kill this turn because he's going to be down to 2. Alright. I guess we after image. We quick slash that guy. We're going to infinite blades. I could piercing wail. I don't need to. We're going to cloak and dagger. We're going to shiv. We'll finish her for 12. Holy block and moving right along. Boom and boom. Easy peasy. Blood vial. Nice. That'll be a good way to get some healing back. 1,000 cuts plus, envenom plus. Whenever attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. That seems like a nice synergy. Or a randomless colorless card each turn. Or 2 damage whenever you play any card. Let's envenom. Let's envenom and let's come here and let's smith. It might be worth smithing one of our other after images so we have 2 first round. That seems silly. I don't think I'd want to play 2 at the beginning of every round. But I definitely want Master of Strategy. Might be worth upgrading. Piercing Wail probably. Dramatic entrance is another 2 points of damage to every enemy, which is not amazing, but I don't have anything that accelerates my card draw. Let's try, maybe that's what we want to do. Maybe we just want to accelerate card draw here. I could also rest, but I don't think I need to. Piercing Whale is really good, upgraded. The reducing strength is really powerful. Cycle through the deck faster. I really want to be cycling through this deck faster. I've got a lot of cards. Let's try that. Fight you. Stabbing book. The book. Oh, stabbing. Alright. After image. Apotheosis. Actually, this might be one where we want to do another after image. Could also be a good crippling cloud turn. Or after image. Dramatic entrance for 8. We take 4. Or we take nothing. Okay. Crippling cloud would probably have been really good there too, but you gotta sort of pick your battles. Alright, we're getting extra energy because of the happy flower. Master strategy. Okay. Envenom for sure. That's 2 block. Infinite blades for another 2 block. We're going to 3 energy left. What could I draw into a finisher maybe? Let's dagger throw. Don't need the expertise. I could double cloak and dagger. We're already going to be fully blocking. Let's see. I'm wondering if I go. This would be 8, 8. This is technically more damage. Let's do this. I don't need the deadly poison. And we'll quick slash. And we get the blind. That worked out nicely, and we've more than fully block here. Especially with the weakened effect. A little bit of poison is nice. Okay. This is simple. This. We're gonna blade dance. You go 1, 2, 3. Keep stacking the poison. Stacking the poison. And we're gonna finish her. And he's dead. And we would have fully blocked anyway. That worked out really well. That actually is really nice. This will help us get Apotheosis out. I think we take a die here. Alright, this is a spooky fight. This is a really spooky fight. Okay, do I want to replace anything? Which ones do I don't want you. I probably don't want you. Well, that didn't actually work out for me. Alright. After image. Apotheosis. Dramatic entrance. I think we're going to want to. 17 damage to all enemies is good, but when he dies, we get too vulnerable, which is kind of scary, so I don't want to do that. I think I'm going to Infinite Blades, Cloak and Dagger to try to block a lot of this incoming damage. Shell Parasite. Let's try to, weaken his plated armor. And we'll go from here. I'm going to try and leave this guy up. And we actually fully blocked that. Excellent. I thought we weren't going to get away with that. Now, fingers crossed we're going to get blind. Hooray! Alright, blind is good. We're going to deadly poison this guy for sure. We're going to quick slash this guy for sure. Shiv. Blade dance. Shiv, shiv, shiv. I don't have any way of drawing cards, so we might as well just finisher this guy. He's dead. And just to spite them, we Piercing Wail. And in this round, we should be able to get the kill. This deck is pretty good. I'm actually pretty pleased with how this is going. Okay. Purity. Alright, this actually could be nice. Another Piercing Wail could be good defensively. This could be fun. We're just cycling through the deck faster, but I don't think I need any of this. Okay. On we go. Let's keep it simple. An odd creature. And Loth is hungry. I think we lose the Blood Vial. Oh boy, tentacles from behind the cloak. Okay, and we get Naloth's grip. Oh, triple the chance of finding rare cards. Sure, why not? Alright, here we are. We're going to heal 25 at the start of the combat, which is going to full heal us. So we might as well smith our other Master of Strategy just to really try to get this as fast as possible to cycle through the deck. And here comes the Guardian. Okay. I'm sorry, not the Guardian, the Bronze Automaton. I don't know why I always think he's called the it's called the Guardian. What do I want to discard here? Don't want that. I do want that. I don't need that. I don't really need that. I want card draw. Let's see if we get... Okay. Yeah. We're going to blind to get rid of some of that. We're going to After Image, Envenom, Infinite Blades, Dramatic Entrance. He's going to summon guys. I'm hoping I get Apotheosis soon. Would have been nice to have Envenom upgraded, but sometimes it just is what it is. Okay. I think we Crippling Cloud here for sure. Maybe Dagger Spray here. We could try to Quick Slash into Apotheosis so these guys don't grab it. We don't, that sucks. So let's try to get the kill as quick as possible, and then we're going to dodge and roll so we fully cover our damage here. Now I'm hoping they don't grab... They are going to grab Apotheosis, of course they are. And a Master Strategy, right? Because they're going to go for the rarest cards first to stasis. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Maybe what we do is we Storm of Steel here. Yep, that was good. So this guy's going to... That critter's going to die, and then we can Shiv, and then start getting the poison on this guy. So they're both toast. I might have actually been able to poison. Could have saved the Mercury Hourglass and not added that extra Shiv on this guy and had it destroy at the start of this turn. But we're going to Apotheosis. We're going to Master of Strategy. Okay. I don't want to Master Strategy again. I've got 3 energy. I got 20 incoming damage. I can Piercing Wail, so let's just do... I think for sure we want to Blade Dance. Because that gives me 2... Oh, that was a mistake. Okay. Shiv. I forgot my hand size was getting capped there. That would have been smart if I was smart, but I'm not smart. Let's do the Cloak and Dagger. And the Shiv and the Shiv. So now we're fully covered. And then let's go ahead and do the finisher. Because that's more poison. That Envenom I think was a really good pickup. And just a lot of damage. I don't want to cycle through the rest of the deck, so let's just Keep going. We fully block here. Gotta be wary of the hyper beam when that comes up. Let's blur. And then we're gonna shiv, dodge and roll, expertise, blind, because it's free. I think we could dagger throw to basically get 15 damage. We could just get even more block for next turn. I don't think we need it. I think we'd rather get the damage. Let's discard. Doesn't really matter because we get the damage from that, and then we're gonna do another shiv, and we're gonna move on. All right, so we have a ton of block for next turn. Because he's gearing up for his hyper beam attack. I had a feeling that was coming, so we're gonna fully block that, even if we don't play any cards. But we gonna. So let's see. Let's Master of Strategy. Blind him again. Shiv. Cloak and dagger. Shiv. Dagger throw. Discard the piercing whale, don't need it. Cloak and dagger. Shiv. And expertise with 7 attacks played. That's almost the kill. I think we might have the kill on the Mercury Hourglass next round, almost. We fully block the Hyper Beam because we're badass. And we shiv. Okay, nice fight, took no damage. Already have that achievement, or we would have gotten it again. Unload, 14 damage, discard all non-attack cards. That could be useful, actually. That could be useful. Are there attacks we would definitely want to pull? Maybe not. Nightmare. Choose a card, next turn 3 copies that card to your hand. That's kind of cute. Don't know, man. None of these really singing to me. That seems like a good way to get... Yeah, I don't think we get any of that. I think we skip it. What do we got? Okay, what is the wrist blade? Oh, we definitely taken wrist blade. Eternal Feather is good for rest site healing. Astrolabe is also really good, but there's not a lot of cards in here that we're unhappy with, so I think we for sure take wrist blade because that synergizes really well with all of our shiv generation. Because all the shivs cost 0, right? It also synergizes really nicely with, you know, what was it? Dramatic Entrance and some other stuff. We're just dealing extra damage without needing to be taking curses for Doo Doll to proc, right? Okay. The Beyond. So we have an early store. We've got a lot of gold, so that's not a bad thing. That might not be a bad way to go. And then we have Elite, Rest, Elite, Thing, Campfire, another potential store, or we go for another Elite fight and then up into the boss. Over on this side, we have more hallway fights. Elites, but no stores. I think we definitely are going to wind up. If we do this, we're not going to be able to get to that store, but we can get to that store. I think we're going to go all the way up the left side. Oh, Orb Walker. Hello, Orb Walker. Do I want to discard anything? I think actually I'm good on this. I think we're going to After Image for sure. And I think we're going to Blind, Master of Strategy to draw 4, hope for Apotheosis, which we keep not getting. I think we Quick Slash. Man. Dramatic Entrance, might as well. Let's just get this out of the deck. I could blur to have more block guaranteed next turn, or just dodge and roll to kind of do something similar. I think we're gonna Blade Dance, Dagger Spray, because these guys deal 7 each. Might have been better actually to Cloak and Dagger. It might have been more damage than the Dagger Spray, or about a wash. Gaining some burns, unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Of course, you get it right away, which is unfortunate. Let's get this. Let's get this. Discard the burn. Let's play another after effect, or after image. Let's Deadly Poison, Shiv. We don't get our Crippling Cloud, but that's okay. I think he's pretty much toast soon anyway, to be honest. I didn't realize how much damage I've already dealt him. Quick Slash for the win, and we just do a finisher. More food for Sozu. Alright, what do we got? Concentrate, Unload, Acrobatics, no. Acrobatics, maybe. Discovery Plus. That could be a lot of fun. Another Cloak and Dagger could be really good. Not upgraded, but I think we Acrobatics, actually. Okay, what have we got? An Infinite Blades Plus. Another set of Shiv generation. Bottled Flame lets you start each combat with an attack. If it was just Bottled Lightning or something, I'd be very happy. Or Bottled Smoke. Whatever the one is for skills. None of these cards are super inspiring. I don't really want to remove anything. Ruining Dodecahedron. If your HP's full, gain 1 at the start of your turn. That might actually be good. We don't have a lot of ways of healing. The Waffle, nah. Don't really need the hit points. Is there an attack we really would want at the start of every turn? We could start with Die and just have a really, really powerful opener every round. That's actually not terrible. I think we do that. And I think we're done here. Oh, nice. Well, thank you. A Paper Crane. Oh, nice. Actually, that makes all of our weakened effects stronger, which is really good. 40% damage reduction is better than 25% on the enemy, not damage reduction like in the D&D sense. I gotta turn off. I gotta remember to turn off my Steam notifications. It's my bad, guys. Okay. I think I want to discard all of those and see if we get Apotheosis. One of these days we will get Apotheosis, I promise. After Image Plus, Astro Strategy to draw up. Okay. So this guy deals damage. We don't want to do any of our attack all just yet. Let's go ahead and Cloak and Dagger. That gives us 8. Then we're going to die. And then we can... Do we then... I think we're going to go ahead and Dramatic Entrance. I think we can go ahead and take this guy out, so we take no damage this round. And then, not that it really matters, we could Envenom Infinite Blades, or we could just probably go for the kill almost right away here. Yeah, we just go for the kill. We can get a first turn kill. And go 1, 2, and 3. We took 1 damage. That's very unfortunate. I was hoping that we would gain the block before we took the damage. Because now we're not proccing... Oh, we didn't take the thing that would give us energy. Alright, so I'm good. Never mind. Alright, hold on a second. Catalyst. Yeah, oh man, or Trip Plus. Okay. Catalyst is really powerful. Trip Plus is also really good, but I think we Catalyst. Because if we upgrade that, that'll be definitely an upgrade target, because that lets us really scale up to deal a ton of damage if we get in Venom and take the bosses out fast. The Glowing Tesseract. Let's lose 10 hit points and get the opportunity to add 3 colorless. No. Maybe Panacea. I think of all of these, we do Panacea. I am Niao. Thank you, Niao. Okay. Here we go. What do I want to replace? Dagger throw, dagger throw. Let's get rid of those. Deal damage. That's after image plus for sure. Let's master strategy up. One day I will freaking draw Apotheosis at some point. I swear to you. Expertise doesn't really do anything for me. Alright, well, we got 7 damage incoming. Let's get the infinite blades. We definitely want that out. And then I think we're gonna want dramatic entrance. We could die for 18 damage. And that gives us 4, and then I think what we actually do here is we blade dance, double shiv, and end up with full 7 with a full block. Alright, giant head. Listen, I know you're counting down to your big scary attacks, and you do have a lot of hit points, and you are very spooky. Definitely in Venom Plus. After that, let's master strategy. Maybe we get Apotheosis. No. We'll play this for free. Quick slash, try to get Apotheosis one day. Catalyst doesn't help us here. We're gonna Shiv. And then I think we're actually gonna Storm of Steel, because that's gonna deal a lot of damage. And then we get actually a lot of block and a lot of poison. And we take 2 damage, which is not as good as taking 0 damage, but we dealt more damage overall because of our Whisk Blade. We're gonna After Image. We're gonna Acrobatics. I think we Acrobatics the dodge and roll. The Apotheosis for sure. Just need to get that played. We're gonna do that, apply the weak, do that. I don't need to deal... Applying weak is probably not a bad idea here along with the poison, but I think I actually could apply more poison. Well, not more poison. 7 poison's a lot. I don't think the finisher helps me. I think we just Crippling Cloud. Get his poison up, because if we cycle through the deck and we get back to, where are you? Which I think we might have already done. When we get back to Catalyst is what I'm trying to say. The more poison he's got stacked, the better off we are. Shiv. That's Blade Dance. Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. That's Expertise. Don't get to the Catalyst now, but that's okay. We're fully blocking. 2 Shivs is 14 damage. This is 12. I don't want to draw cards because I'm worried about drawing a card I actually want to play. And he's dealing, you know, he takes right now 100% more. He's taking double damage because of all the attacks we've played. So we're kind of chunking him down pretty good. He's up to 26 poison. We more than fully block. 1. Now he starts hitting like a truck. Well, pretends like he's going to hit like a truck. Alright, here's our Catalyst. So, let's start with a Dagger Spray. Let's Quick Slash. We're going to Shiv. We're going to Dagger Spray. We are going to... I could Blur to really reduce the damage coming in. This would reduce me down to taking 1 point of damage. But if I Catalyst here, 31 tripled... Should go up to like 90 something. 93 poison, which is quite good. I'll take 8 damage. I can live with that because it kills him on the next turn. I probably could have just taken no damage there and played with my food for a bit, but honestly, why bother? An incense burner. Every 6 turns, gain 1 intangible. That sounds nice. Every 6 turns. If we're able to maybe play this so that we know we have like a first turn intangible against a boss or something, that could be useful, but maybe better players than I currently am know better ways to make this work. But this seems like a nice to have, but hard to sort of make it. Wraith form, though. For sure we are taking Wraith form. We're not really getting a lot of use out of dexterity anyway. That seems really good. It's already upgraded, which seems really good. Panacea plus is good. Catalyst plus is good. Die, 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 just to make sure that that's always upgraded, seems good. We don't need to rest, really. I think maybe die, 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 just to ensure. Yeah, I think we do that, just because it's our, we already bottled it, so we want to maximize our use out of it. Oh, this guy. Alright, the Nemesis is appropriately named. He is a Nemesis. Hey, we got Apotheosis. I don't want that. I do want that. Don't really need that. I don't really need that. That's good. Alright. We're gonna Apotheosis. That's a given. We're just gonna start with this and this. We're going to, we already can't play Wraith form, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and Acrobatics plus discard it since we can't play it. We should have started with After Image, I am a fool. I could Master Strategy just to get After Image procs, but why bother? Always start with After Image, I keep forgetting to do that. No reason not to. Alright, 45 damage is a lot. We maybe should have played Wraith form since we knew he was going to be hitting really hard this turn. No poison yet. And this is free and it's a source of block. Okay. We Cloak and Dagger. I think we're going to Crippling Cloud. We're going to Piercing Wail. And Shiv and Shiv. And we take 10 damage, which is unfortunate, but it's certainly not 40-something. Now he's going to have Intangible, so we're not going to want to hit him with a lot of attacks, but we could After Image again, we could this again, we could Master of Strategy. We could blind him for next round, which is good. I think this might be actually a turn where we want to dodge and roll and blur. Let's blur. Dodge and roll, Cloak and Dagger, and then we might as well deal him a couple points of damage. It's maybe we didn't get Venom out. But we're not going to lose all this block, so when he now comes unintangible 3x3, it doesn't really do anything to me. Okay. Envenom. Do one of these. Let's do I want to, let's Cloak and Dagger, because we're fully blocking, no problem. 1, 2, 3. Finisher for 4 attacks played this round, up to 13 poison damage. Now this is all going to go away, unfortunately. Wait, I might have misplayed that. I think he might have been intangible last turn. I gotta really be... Yeah, I think he was just actually intangible last turn. Well, still. Poison is poison. Blade Dance. No reason not to do this that I can think of. That's Acrobatics. We can probably discard Master of Strategy here. I think we can Quick slash. For more poison. And then I think we're going to catalyst. Yeah. Okay. This should be the kill. He's going to be intangible. We're going to gain burns. We're going to do this. Gain some block. We're going to do this to gain some block. We're going to do this to gain some block. And we're not going to take any damage. I didn't realize intangible worked on poison too. That's interesting. But, okay. Raise max hit point by 10 again. Fine. More food for Sozu. Burst. Has some good synergy in our deck. 50 gold and a lantern. So the lantern, you start each combat with an additional energy. That's actually pretty good for us. It's basically a free after image, is the way I'm kind of thinking of it. We want to upgrade something here, I think. Next two, burst plus probably. Oh man. Burst plus. Yeah, burst plus. Like I said, since we heal 25 before we fight Domu and Deka and Donu, we might rest at this campfire just to be at full health, but we'll be at almost full health. All right, let's see what these guys. I'd love to find a corpse explosion. I feel like this deck is probably a little too big, actually. Honestly, I probably should have kept it leaner. I think we don't want you. We don't want you. We'd rather have his apotheosis, which we're not going to get. After image. After image. I think we're going to infinite blades. I think we might as well quick slash. Actually, well, that's dramatic entrance. And Venom might be the way to go here. But 17 damage to all enemies. That starts us off pretty nice. I think we can live without the Envenom. Alright. So these guys decided not to all attack us. That's nice. Now these two are attacking. We're gonna blind. Alright, next two skills are played twice. I should have done that first. Yeah, actually if I had bursted I could have double blinded and then double deadly poisoned. Alright, well, do I want to burst here? I think I'd rather quick slash. Let's see what we pull. Or whatever. Let's do this. It doesn't really matter. Let's get this guy poisoned up. Let's get damage onto... Might as well deal some... I guess he's gonna take 10 more damage to this dude. We're fully blocking, we don't need the Wraith form. Okay, so this guy's gonna pop on his turn. I think we have it here. We're gonna master strategy. I think we're gonna master strategy Storm of Steel. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy peasy. No. Well-laid plans plus yes. That's really nice. What do we have? Dead branch. Not a lot of synergy here. Fossilized helix is quite good. That would have been nice. Elite combat with 2 strength. Doesn't matter. There's no more elite combats. Caltrops. I think we Caltrops. And Cloak and Dagger. And what's a card that we don't really need in the deck that we haven't really been using? Dash. I know we bought it or got it at some point. I don't really think it's helping us out. Let's upgrade something. Let's upgrade. Let's upgrade Dramatic Entrance finally, just to make sure. We're gonna have one of these. What do we get? Okay. Wow. Thank you, Tiny Chest. A Tori. Whenever you do see 5 or less unblocked attack damage reduced to 1, that actually can be really powerful. If we were doing, you know, the heart, that might be an even better story, because I think the heart attacks for like 30 times or something for less than 5 damage. So that really kind of helps us receive lots of, mitigate our damage potentially. But don't want to rest. We're going to smith. And the last thing we're going to smith here is acrobatics. Again, just to really try to accelerate through the deck as fast as possible. And here's the final boss. Okay, these guys start with artifacts. So I want to keep the Panacea. I don't need expertise. I don't need this. I'm going to get both after images. Okay. Definitely want to play our own Panacea. I think we want to after image, dramatic entrance, die, cloak and dagger, and you want to take out Donu first, I believe, because he buffs. So it accelerates Dekka's strength as well as Donu's strength the longer he's up. I'm intangible thanks to the incense burner, so I'm only taking the 1/2 damage here, which means I can go ahead and play a free well-laid plans. Easy peasy. We're definitely going to crippling poison. We're definitely going to caltrops. We might as well dodge and roll just to get some block next turn. I don't see any reason to... There's nobody has poison, so we're going to save the catalyst. Save the catalyst. Save the cheerleader, save the world. I wonder if I should have saved... No, I think we're good. Is there a better thing I could have done? I don't think so. Alright, the Crippling Cloud wore all that off, so we can go ahead and blind. I'm a fool. Let's go ahead and... Master of Strategy. Let's... Apotheosis. Burst. Okay. So the next 2 things we do are going to be doubled. So I think we're going to Deadly Poison Donu twice, and then I think what we can do is we can actually Blur twice instead of Infinite Blades. Dodge and roll twice would give us 12 defense on the next turn as well. This gives us even more defense, ultimately. At the 36, and I keep it the next turn, we're going to keep our Infinite Blades and our Catalyst. Should be able to, I'm hoping to play the Infinite Blades. Start scaling again. I really want to be moving faster than I currently am. We're going to Infinite Blades. We're going to Envenom. We're going to Acrobatics here. We're going to discard the Master of Strategy. We're fully blocking, so I'm not too worried about that. We're going to hold on to the Wraith Form and the Catalyst again. But for right now, what we can do is we can... I think we Dagger Throw Donu. And we discard... Actually, we're going to discard the Catalyst. So what we're going to do, we're going to end our turn and we're going to keep Wraith Form and Storm of Steel. Alright. Like I said, this is going a little slow, but we should be able to accelerate. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to drink the Liquid Bronze. Don't know why I didn't do that. We're going to drink the Power Potion. And we're going to get... I keep forgetting I have these. Another Envenom. We're going to Noxious Fumes for free. Okay. What we're going to do next is we're going to Shiv. I'm going to Wraith form. Let's just get that done. And I don't lose dexterity because I had the artifact. That's actually pretty sexy. Let's Master of Strategy here. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to Storm of Steel and discard all of this. And we're going to be, you know what, we're going to Steroid Potion, and each of these deals 14 damage. Not quite the kill, but it's certainly a pretty powerful turn. So we've got the kill on Donu next round. So we're going to ignore him now. We're intangible again. I guess because... I don't know why we're actually... Oh, we're intangible because of Wraith form, do we? And then actually in 2 turns, if for some reason we're still fighting, we'll get another Incense Burner for another turn of intangible. So that's pretty good. Don't need to shivs. We're just going to focus everything on Deca here. And we want to get poison on him. I'm not worried about blocking. I'm more worried about drawing into stuff like poison. This is 2 poison, this is 7 poison, but this is more damage overall. This might scale faster if we get Catalyst though. So let's get that, and actually yeah, we'll retain both of those. Those are both good. Those good played together too, because it'll give us another round of block. Not that we need it with all the intangible we've got. We're gonna blind him because we can. We're going to shiv because we can. Cloak and dagger, cloak and dagger. Might as well just blur it. What the hell? It'll come back around. We're gonna shiv here. And we'll dodge and roll. Because again, we can. This is kind of a dead card, huh? That's how it goes. So we're up to 18 poison. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna quick slash. Shiv. We're gonna hold these. We're gonna dodge and roll again. I don't think we even need to worry about it. We actually have the kill. Doesn't matter. And dead. And that's the game. 1 hour 45, 4:56, so just shy of 1 hour 46 minutes. Not too shabby. Let's see how we did. Thump, thump, thump. Attack. 1057, not too bad. Okay, and victory. Let's take a look. So, floors climb 51, enemy slain 11. So enemy slain definitely gives you points. Elites killed. I only had two elites killed in the Beyond. I don't know if there's a way to get more. That would have boosted our points some more. Bosses, Librarian, well fed, Champion. That's nice. Beyond perfect. 3 bosses without... I didn't take damage in any of the 3 boss fights. Nice. Okay. Let's take a look at where we ranked in the current leaderboards. 482. Not terrible. I'm not sure what that's out of necessarily, but I'll take it. Alright, so there we go. Rank 484. Probably going to continue to go down, kind of right here in this pack. Not a bad run though, it was a lot of fun. And that's going to wrap things up for today. So thank you very much again for joining me on a grand old time, a little bit of Jandor, Days the Spire. We'll be back sometime, maybe this weekend or sometime next week for another daily episode, another daily run. And until then, may your ascensions treat you kindly. Good luck, have fun, we'll catch you next time.